What's up, guys? Welcome back to the news. This is This Week in Hip Hop. So everything you are about to see is things that have happened within the hip hop community or on the internet in the last 7 days. Now, this first subject is very touchy for me. I made a video on it before, and I just kind of wanted to preface this very quickly. The first story involves XXX, and I feel like I need to preface this. I was going to make a video on its own. I was going to make a reaction to it. I was going to talk about it, bring up points, kind of dissect the video, as they recently were in a court hearing and they released the footage from the security cameras in order to show what happened and how these gentlemen stalked X on his final moments of life. As I was getting ready to film and prepare the video and kind of do it in a good way, I saw multiple YouTubers go out of their way to make other videos like this. I saw about 5, and I just felt slimy. It didn't feel right. It felt like they were kind of exploiting the situation in a way, and I just felt like it was not something I wanted to be a part of anymore. So I decided, instead of making it its own solo video, I would now throw it into This Week in Hip Hop, where this is a news show. It's not exploitation. I don't want you guys to feel like I'm exploiting it. And there's a lot that I would love to say, but I don't want to, and I'll keep my opinions to myself, just so that you guys, I don't want anyone to ever think that I'm exploiting X for any situation at all. That's it. Here's what happened and unfolded in that unfortunate event a couple months ago.
Deliberately blocks him. 2 passengers come out. The taller one's got a short-barreled rifle. The second one has what looks like a handgun. Testimonial evidence is they're trying to get the victim to remove his chain that's around his neck. The victim is somewhat resisting. You can see the victim's hands coming out. Newsom's going to go in the vehicle. Boatwright's going to fire rounds in at the victim, and Newsom's going to run out with the Louis Vuitton bag.
I just feel there's so much that I like. If you guys do, here's the thing: if you guys are interested in seeing that, or you guys want me to make a video on it, please let me know. I will, and I will purposely talk and dissect and give my opinion. But I don't want you guys to. I want you guys to know that I'm so far from trying to exploit this. Now, moving on to our next story. The Uicideboys, Scrim and Ruby, Christ and Leopard, they have split up for now. We don't know how long they've split up for. This to me is devastating. If you guys have seen any of my videos with Uicideboys, how much they've meant to me over the last couple years when I first found them to now, for them to be open about their mental issues and the issues they are going through and how much I relate to them. It's why I relate to Peep. It's why I relate to so many other artists. To see them going through something where it actually tore their career apart in the sense of what they just dropped the album, it is like sitting in my soul. He sent out a tweet and he put, "Please send positive vibes to Suicide Christ. He's in a dark place and I need your help getting him out." It's kind of eerie. You don't know what a dark place in what way. Is he depressed? Is he back on drugs? Is he doing hard drugs? You know, there's so much that goes into it. For the fans, we started freaking out, and there hasn't really been too much talk over what is now happening. So we don't know what's going on. We really don't. But if you go to Scrim's Twitter bio, it does read, "Retired till and if I feel like dropping a tape." Now that is scary alone, because we may never get another Uicideboys project. Whether or not they go single and they go individual, that's on its own. That's something we come across when that bridge comes. But they are now, I just feel like it's, I don't know, it's crazy. 6ix9ine is back in the news spectrum once again. Now, he's actually done very well in a few aspects of life recently. He has slowed down his trolling on the internet. He's slowed down his negativity in a sense. And right now, he hasn't really been looking too much for any drama, any legal issues, and he's been very smart with how he's starting to expand to international markets, because internationally he's becoming a star. Now, he is already a platinum recording artist here in the US, but using his roots, using his connections, he's now going to Germany, he's now going to Spain, he's going all over these markets, and he's growing, and it's very smart. Very smart. If you're an artist, you need to look at that. And the fact that he drops music videos for every song, it's just, he's gotten the algorithm in the simulation down to a point where he knows what he's doing, and I highly respect it. Recently, now he has a home in Brooklyn that he's moving out of, so keep that in mind. He has been on tour and hasn't been back to that house in 2 weeks. Now, the FBI raided that house over the last couple days, and they found a gun. Now, they don't know if the gun belongs to 6ix9ine, because, as I said, he hasn't been there in 2 weeks. The only people, though, that have been in that unit are going to be they are the moving crew, as well as his friends that have been going in and out. So whether or not someone's planting it, whether or not someone forgot it, I mean, this could be very crucial to his career. Now, Icy Narco, I have to say, he's been blowing up a little bit. He is the artist with the blue hair, blew up over being the Lil Pump clone. Now, he recently sold his soul and posted it to Instagram, and even in his bio, is now looking for his soul. So I don't know how I feel about this. I do believe that this is a thing, whether or not they're selling their soul to the actual devil or they're selling their soul to, in the terms of selling their soul to the industry. But he's not the first person to do it. Now, he posted this picture, and if you guys recall, Juice WRLD also sold his soul, and look at him now. Juice WRLD is one of the biggest artists in the world. Whether or not Icy Narco gets that big with a name like that, I don't think so. I think he sold his soul for some change compared to Juice WRLD's probably multi-million-dollar deal. But it's starting to come out. The secrets are starting to be released, and I'd love to know what you guys think about this, because either it's very terrifying or selling your soul is so easy and I could get $1 million contract, because hit me up. Man, one of my favorite artists right now, a lot of people ask this, is Zilla Kami. Now, I love Zilla so much. The style, the songs, the genre, the attitude, everything about him I fucking love right now. Now, he finally is getting the recognition, him and Sos, and they are just blowing up. It's one of the best things I've ever seen in the last couple years. And he went on to Genius, and he had this whole thing, and it was pretty good. If you haven't watched it, I'll link it down below. It's very entertaining. But he went on, and during his limelight, his spotlight, he said this.
You feel pain and you're gonna fucking squirm and be a bitch about it. Like tattoos. I have my fucking foot tattooed. I have my palm tattooed. Like, I have my dick tattooed. I didn't move.
What the fuck? A few tattoos in places that hurt. I ain't never getting a tattoo on my dick. It's just not fucking happening. Unless... No, it's not happening. Earlier this week, Lil Xan was rushed to the hospital and was found out, or at least he has stated, that he ate too many hot Cheetos, which I find very easy to understand because he's a Latino. My half side of the family that is from Mexico is Latino out here. They eat hot Cheetos with every fucking meal, I swear. He said he ate too many. He got an ulcer, which is possible, by the way. I did my research. It is possible for hot Cheetos to cause an ulcer in your stomach if you eat too many of them. I don't know how many he's actually eating, though. That'd be very unhealthy. He had an interview with TMZ, and he said this.
He tells us exactly what happened.
It was just one bag, ate it. I was drinking soda. I have a really poor diet for 4 days. Like, I was like feeling really bad, like I don't know, just stomach aches. Then I ate another bag of the chili lemon ones, and literally just I vomited a little blood. And
oh, he's sticking with this stupid story? Hot Cheetos sends you to an ambulance. Give me a break.
To end this video, there are a few releases this week that you should probably keep an eye out to. Obviously, Lil Wayne with the Carter 5, Logic with YSIV, Black released If I'm Lying, I'm Flying, Kevin Gates, Luca Brasi 3, Chief Keef with the Cozart, Made in Tokyo with Outstanding, SOB RBE with Gang in 2, Quando Rondo, Life After Fame, and Lil Durk, Downfall featuring Young Dolph and Lil Baby, all released this week. Also, in a couple days, Lil Baby and Gunna are going to be releasing their collab album, so people look out for that. That's going to be very exciting. And with that, that is the news for this week. If you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Go down, hit the subscribe button. I'm on my way to 200,000, and I want it, and I need it. But I can't thank you guys enough for the support. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on all my social medias. I'm going to start posting up there. I am thinking about bringing back the Supreme giveaways, so if you do want to see those, let me know. I'm more than happy to bring them back for you guys. And I'm out.